Hello, I'm Atujama and you're watching Hornbill TV's Prime at 9, now news in details. Public interest litigation filed by the Delimitation Demand Committee for the northeastern states, Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland and Manipur has been accepted by the Supreme Court of India. The Supreme Court on July 25 sought the response of the central government, the Election Commission of India and the states of Assam, Manipur, Nagaland and Arunachal Pradesh on a public interest litigation petition seeking delimitation exercise to be carried out in the four states as per the Representation of Peoples Act 1950. A presidential order dated February 28, 2020 had allowed conducting the delimitation exercise in the four states, and subsequently the Government of India constituted a delimitation commission for the purpose of delimitation of assembly and parliamentary constituencies in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir and the states of Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur and Nagaland. The Nitish Kumar-led Mahagathbandhan government's floor test to prove majority in the Bihar Legislative Assembly will take place on August 24. The Nitish Kumar-led Mahagathbandhan government's floor test to prove majority in the Bihar Legislative Assembly will take place on August 24. It was earlier reported that the Assembly session on August 24 to seek trust vote was delayed as Speaker Vijay Kumar Sinha refused to quit, prompting the ruling alliance to move a no-confidence motion against him. Speaking to reporters, Sinha said as long as he holds the post, he won't make a statement outside. A notice signed by several MLAs of the Grand Alliance was submitted to the Assembly Secretariat on Wednesday evening hours after Kumar and RJD's Tejasvi Yadav were sworn in as Chief Minister and his deputy. While constituents of the Mahagathbandhan or Grand Alliance have a total of 164 members in the Assembly, the PJP has 77 MLAs. Kumar took oath as the Bihar Chief Minister for a record of 8 times yesterday, a day after his Janata Dal United snapped ties with the PJP-led National Democratic Alliance and joining hands with Lalu Prasad Yadav's Rashtriya Janata Dal to form the Mahagathbandhan government. Former West Bengal Governor and National Democratic Alliance candidate Jagdeep Thankar was Thursday sworn in as the 14th Vice President of India. Thankar's oath was administered by the country's newly elected President Draupadi Murmu at Rashtrapati Bhavan in Delhi.
मैं जगदीप धनखड़ ईश्वर की शपथ लेता हूं कि
मैं विधि द्वारा स्थापित भारत के संविधान के प्रति सच्ची श्रद्धा और निष्ठा रखूंगा तथा जिस पद को मैं ग्रहण करने वाला हूं उसके कर्तव्यों का श्रद्धापूर्वक निर्वहन करूंगा।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi, former President Ramnath Kovind, former Vice President Venkaiah Naidu, Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla and several other leaders were present at the oath-taking ceremony of the new Vice President. Ahead of his swearing-in, Thankar visited Rajghat in Delhi and paid his respects to Pujya Bapu Mahatma Gandhi. Thankar was elected as the Vice President on August 6, securing 74.36%, the highest ever votes received in the last 6 vice presidential elections held since 1997. He defeated the opposition's Margaret Alva to emerge as the winner. Thankar will also preside over the Rajya Sabha as the ex officio chairman. With the need to put a distinction between social welfare schemes and freebies, the Supreme Court on Thursday said that a balance has to be struck between the economy losing money and welfare measures. The Supreme Court decided to rule out the possibility of giving consideration to pleas for derecognizing parties for making promises to give freebies. While asking stakeholders to give their opinions on this topic before August 17, Chief Justice N.V. Ramana and Justice Krishna Murari said the idea of derecognize political parties for making promises to give irrational freebies during the polls was undemocratic. The CJI said that the issue of promise to grant irrational freebies during the poll process is a serious issue, but it will not encroach into the legislative domain even if there was a statutory vacuum on the issue. The CJI, who is demitting office on August 26, said some suggestions have been made by the senior lawyers and asked the remaining parties to do the needful before his retirement and fix the case for further hearing on August 17. The top court was hearing a PIL filed by lawyer Ashwini Upadhyay, which opposes the practice of political parties promising freebies during elections and seeks the Election Commission to invoke its power to freeze their election symbols and cancel their registration. A program to declare the candidature of an individual, one Chingsak Konyak, to contest from the 44th Assembly constituency of Pomching in Mon district in the forthcoming elections in Nagaland was conducted on August 10. Konyak is said to be a former National People's Party candidate. Various leaders from the village and area talked at the program, update stated. During the program, the party members expressed their support to Konyak to contest in the upcoming 2023 general elections to the 14th Nagaland Legislative Assembly for 44th Assembly constituency of Pomching. The All Tribal Students Union Manipur on Wednesday suspended the economic blockade imposed along the highways in the state on Wednesday. The student body had imposed the economic blockade since August 5 morning to press for its demands, including tabling of the Hill Areas Committee recommended ADC Bill 2021 and release of its leaders who were earlier put in judicial custody.
Giving much needed relief to the general public, All Tribal Student Union of Manipur Achum has decided to temporarily suspend their ongoing economic blockade. Since early morning, a large number of vehicles, particularly good carrying vehicles, are coming in. Both the national highway, both the major national highways in Manipur is jam-packed since early morning. This is Mubasir Raji reporting for HornbillTV.
Speaking to the media, ATSUM General Secretary Assam-Arunachal announced the union's decision to suspend the economic blockade. He said that ATSUM resolved to suspend the ongoing economic blockade considering the hardships faced by the common people. ATSUM is firm on its demand for tabling of the ADC Bill 2021 and the union will adopt democratic forms of agitations for the time being. The ATSUM General Secretary maintained that their demand is to streamline the constitutional rights of the tribal communities under the Article 371 Clause C, read with the Presidential Order of 1972.
After exhaustive deliberation and considering the plight of the general public due to the enforced economic blockade along the national highway of the state, the Office of ATSUM temporarily suspend the ongoing economic blockade along the national highway, but the ATSUM will continue the agitation in different form of democratic agitation. Thank you.
Meghalaya Home Minister Lakhim Rimpoy has called the Jihadi ecosystem in Assam that has Bangladesh link a national threat, even as he mentioned that the state is sharing intelligence input with the central agencies as well as with the other states. Sharing update with the reporters about the Independence Day preparation, Rimpoy said, regarding the Jihadi groups, it is not only the matter of concern only for the state of Meghalaya. Sharing of inputs between the central agencies or other state is being done because this is national threat, not only the state threat.
Our intelligence are working overtime, and moreover, the people all over the state, they are very vigilant, and for any suspicious person or thing, a report have been filed with the police, information have been passed to the police, and the police are doing all the system. And not only that, regarding the jihadi groups. It is not only the matter only in the state of Meghalaya. The sharing of inputs between the central agencies or other state is being done because this is a national, not only state threat or is a national threat. So coordination between different state and between different central agency is being done so that no element which put the unity and integrity of the country at risk have any place in India or in the state of Meghalaya.
How serious?
See, our duty is to protect the whole state. So, wherever we get any intelligence input or information, the police are on that. Police are looking into that area. So, specifically to tell you where, how, because all these things are not, it is not a base, it is a module or moving from there to there.
The Home Minister said Assam has become a hotbed of jihadi activities, with 30 people arrested in 5 months as 5 jihadi modules having links with Bangladesh-based terror outfit Ansarul Islam busted. The Home Minister further stated that the police have reviewed all the security arrangements and necessary steps have been taken to see that the celebration of Independence Day will be a great success.
Honorable Deputy Chief Minister also just last week have informed what step have the government is taking and what is next to be taken regarding that August 13 incident. So I don't see that there is a possibility of breach of peace, but having said that, it is the duty of the government, is the duty of the police, is the duty of the citizen to be very vigilant so that there should be no breach of peace. The police department is taking all necessary steps to see that safety and security of the state is paramount. And in the light of the report that Assam is one of the state where there are some anti-social element or jihadist group, that we from the police department, from the government of India, we are taking extra steps so that those anti-social element or jihadist group have no place in the state of Meghalaya.
A crucial meeting on the Assam-Arunachal Pradesh border dispute was held at Joypur IB in Nahar Kattia in Dibrukar district of Assam on Wednesday. The discussion on Namsang area was held during the meeting, and both Assam and Arunachal Pradesh delegations visited the area to take stock of the situation. Speaking to the media, Arunachal Pradesh Minister Wangki Lowang said, "We are committed to resolve the border disputes amicably." Assam MLA Taranga Gogoi said, "We have visited the disputed Namsang area and the report will be submitted to Assam CM Himanta Biswa Sarma tomorrow."
हम लोग फील्ड विजिट किया है। हम लोग का डायरेक्शन हिसाब से हाई लेवल से, जैसे चीफ मिनिस्टर असम का, अरुणाचल का, और सब मिल के डिसीजन लिया है कि जो डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल जो सब कमेटी है वो लोग स्पॉट विजिट करके आपस में स्टडी करना है बोल के, तो उसी हिसाब से हम लोग अभी नमसांग बागान में आया है।
नमसांग टी गार्डन को एक टाइम पे अरुणाचल प्रदेश ने उनका है क्लेम किया था। असम के मुख्यमंत्री डॉक्टर हिमंता बिस्वा शर्मा जी ने जो ये प्रोसेस स्टार्ट किया है, आज अरुणाचल प्रदेश के मंत्री लेवल के टीम ने इनको विजिट किया है, हमने भी जॉइंट विजिट किया है। इस विजिट के बाद ये रिपोर्ट जमा किया जाएगा कि ये यहाँ पे किस तरह के लोग ज़्यादा रहते हैं। और आपने खुद देखा होगा कि यहाँ पे वोटिंग सेंटर्स असम के, यहाँ पे असम के हाई स्कूल से, असम के LP स्कूल से, और यहाँ पे जनसंख्या भी टी गार्डन की है।
Arunachal Pradesh Cabinet Minister Wangki Lowang, Bordurai MLA Wangling Lowangtong, Tirab Deputy Commissioner Taro Mize, ADC Diumali and DFO Diumali took part in the meeting from Arunachal Pradesh side, while Nahar Kattia MLA Taranga Gugoi, Dibrukar Deputy Commissioner Biswajit Peku, Dibrukar SP Shwetank Mishra, ADC Biswajit Pukan and Nahar Kattia Circle Officer Sarad Gogoi represented Assam. Decade-old border dispute between Mizoram and Assam comes close on the heel after Assam ministers Atu Bora and Ashok Singhal met Mizoram Chief Minister Zoramthanga and discussed border issue on Wednesday. The Mizoram and Assam are likely to hold chief ministerial level talks in New Delhi later this month or early September to find an amicable solution to the decade-old interstate border dispute. Officials stated that Chief Minister Zoramthanga told the visiting Assam ministers that his government would make an effort to amicably resolve the border issue. Zoramthanga said that the Mizoram-Assam border dispute cannot be resolved overnight or at one time, but measures should be taken to find solution to the problem step by step. The two Assam ministers assured Zoramthanga that the Himanta Biswa Sarma government would take steps to resolve the dispute in such a manner which is acceptable to the people of both states. The ministerial level discussion which was held between the two Assam ministers and Chief Minister Zoramthanga had agreed to maintain peace and prevent any untoward incident along the border of the two states. Three Mizoram districts Aizwal, Kolasip and Mamit share a 164.6 km long boundary with Assam's Hailakandi, Karimganj and Kachar districts, the border. At least 6 policemen and a civilian from Assam died last year and around 60 people were injured in a clash that took place at the disputed area near the border between the two states. The dead body of a 45-year-old non-local male who was later identified as Pardesi Kusma was found today near Naga Hospital, Kohima. The deceased is said to have been working at the GREEF camp Zubza and hails from Bishunpur village of Kumla district, Jharkhand. For more details, HornbillTV spoke to additional SP Kohima, Bitoshe. Let's have a listen.
Dead body pala idula opore all of details to the parwa ami hange.
Okay, right.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Someone, idu exactly, kuti jaga de paise, idu han all of details to parwa, sir.
Okay, right. Jagana Naga Hospital Park before reaching that itu Nodina, itu laga osote itu between the Naga Hospital and the river below the road.
Okay, sir, and has the body been identified yet?
Yes, it has been identified.
Sure.
His name is Pardesi Kusma, 45 years of age, and he's from Bishnupur village of Gumla district. He was working in Griff Zubzana.
Sir, do tayo laga opore ako missing report kan file guna thagis na na.
No, it seems Jagali yesterday he went up to from Zubza. He went up to Chakabama site for work, and on return time he called up his children. You know, again, bank related to kam ekta ase ko inaga jashi ko to koimate ina kam ina se ko gena. After that, they again late to say they couldn't get back. Now again, aji morning to we got an information that there was a dead body. So now again, so there was no evidence to prove his identity. So
Yes,
according to the concerned communities, non-local communities can take it again whole day to Pane. Then by evening we came to know that one Zubza Grief Canberra, one person was missing since last night.
Okay. Sir, tweetya ako foul play hal naga suspect asina nai.
So far, postmortem report to officially we haven't got, but itya tak to foul play ko detect na. Tai laga bachahan prapi koi thakse tai mudupi khai thake koi. So itu hesapra to like tai all of injury thakse which happens to be like as per the doctor's statement itu girigene laga mark ase. Itu hesapra ase. So far, no foul play and no angle of that sort has been detected.
Sure. So to our last idu body do kiniga paisna pastors pai gamba palagas na kiniga se.
Yes. Some passerbys got an information, then it saw the body, then it the police ke koporti as per that jagana it uthalo lase.
Hyundai Motor India Limited, country's first smart mobility solutions provider and the largest exporter since inception, today inaugurated a new dealership, Vuto Hyundai in Kohima. The outlet was inaugurated by Vishal Kher, Zonal Business Head, East Zone, HMIL, and promoted by Meteor Lezitse. Vuto Hyundai is a state-of-the-art dealership spread across a total built-up area of 21,910 square feet, 4,250 square feet showroom and 17,660 square feet workshop. It is located along New Secretariat Road, Sanuru, Kohima. HMIL has a wide sales and service network in the country with 567 dealers and around 1,485 service outlets.
Matthew will benefit and create brilliant moments in the lives of our customers. I would like to close by once again thanking Mr. Matthew and his entire family for their efforts and passion in bringing up this new state-of-art facility. I'm sure that Vuto Hyundai would further enable us to achieve our business objectives by providing an unparalleled experience to our customers. Continuing the roadmap to success, on July 13, we unveiled one of the most dynamic and sporty SUV, the all-new Hyundai Tucson. At Hyundai, we are committed to bring world-class products for Indian customers and give our customers a wide range of choices for our strong SUV lineup. As a leader in technology and innovation, Hyundai has continued to push benchmarks even higher and redefine superior mobility experience for the customers. Our stellar products, Hyundai Alcazar, Hyundai Creta, Venue, and the all-new i20 continues to win the hearts and minds of the Indian customers.
Commenting on the opening of the new dealership, Tarun Garg, Director Sales, Marketing and Service, HMIL, stated, Nagaland is a key market for Hyundai. We are glad to inaugurate the new Hyundai dealership, Vuto Hyundai, in Kohima. He said Vuto Hyundai will further strengthen Hyundai presence to meet the growing demand for products. Also speaking at the program, Meteor Lezitse said, with the inauguration of Hyundai, new outlet customers from Kohima will have the freedom to choose from the dynamics and superior products of Hyundai.
I am pleased to inform you that now customers from Kohima will have the freedom to choose from the dynamic and superior products of Hyundai. Hyundai offers a variety of engines like 1.2 copper petrol engine, 1.5 diesel engine, 1.0 turbo engine, 2.0 petrol engine, and also electric cars. In terms of transmission, Hyundai offers MT, AMT, AT, IVT, DCT, and IoT transmissions. This is complemented with BlueLink connectivity, which has 60 features. And all this gives Hyundai a clear edge over its competitors. I am sure with such a strong product lineup and a very supportive HMI team, we will take Hyundai to a new height in the near future.
Well, it's really honorable for me to be with all of you here to participate in a great inauguration for being a new Hyundai family here at Kohima. Well, first of all, I would like to appreciate and thank Mr. Echio Jechu, the principal of Kohima, for being a new member of Hyundai members and family, and also supplying a well-modernized and state-of-the-art facilities. Maybe this facility will be a center of this city as well.
That's all we have for now. Keep watching Hornbill TV.